So, saw a video today, a couple of pre-recordeds, one live stream. Hey, what's good there, Matt? Yeah, definitely Uncle Ruckus. So, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I will say this. At no point, why is there eyelash? At no point did I, again, ever beg that village idiot ever to be a friend. Never did I ever consider him a best friend. Never have I ever said anything other than childhood friend. A person I went to school with. I said childhood. I never said best friend because I got a couple of those and he's nowhere near those titles. Interesting enough how that only took me a few sentences. Because I don't need to over explain myself, because if you feed too much, you add doubt, right? I don't want y'all to doubt. Not at all. I don't want any of you guys doubting anything. Okay? I don't want doubt ever to come across y'all guys' minds. Because the minute I'm doubting, I messed up, right? So my stories will always be short and sweet because I don't have to add to it. Unless a follow-up question is asked. This dude will give you from A to B, but also add in C, D, E, F, G. But I only asked for A and B. I don't need all that other stuff. So why focus so much on that? You got your stuff wrong. Your facts are not right. What's up, Gloria? Your facts ain't straight. Like, your facts ain't right. Why am I gonna go ahead and say things that are not true when you can't keep your story straight? What's good, Boomerang? Like, you can't keep your story straight. So why am I gonna go ahead and just put myself in that situation? And just go back and forth with you when I could just say, nah, you're not talking truth. You never were telling the truth. You don't know. You don't remember. Tell the truth. You don't remember. It's not my fault. You don't remember. So I remember stuff that you don't. First of all, what you don't remember is the time we went to Camp Fitch, bro. Yeah, his park account got deactivated. That's on him. I never told him to go up there and start telling you guys his business. He went up there and told you guys his business. That is all him. I am not that one. I am not the one. I don't go around be telling people's business. He tells you for himself. What's good, Nathaniel? So I'm really interested in knowing and wanting to know, like, why do things fourth grade was Camp Fish when it was actually fifth grade? Because Mr. Walcott was the coordinator. Mind you, Mr. Walcott had the camera who recorded the event, and that's why I had a copy. And then Miss Huff was there, Miss Freeman was there, Miss Glenassis was there. A lot of our people that were in the fifth grade to the sixth grade were there. So what's good? What's good, Star? How you doing? What do you call it, eager care? I don't know. Star. It'd be a good idea for you not to spam chat. This will be your one and only warning. So do not spam chat. Steamed vegetable. Hey,
I'll treat my money.
That is a good one.
Tell you it's done, it's not done.
What's the argument? Well, Wolfman, check this out. So we have a guy, the village idiot, tagged at the Amazing Hustler, at the Amazing Hustler, Dennis Jerome Jr. I went to school with back in the '90s. We we tended school in the elementary and high school. So then we kind of like veered off into different parts of our lives. I was able to reconnect with the dude back in 2016, because he was in Vegas during that time, and I noticed he was doing promoting stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, I'll go to Vegas a lot, so let's try to meet up. Well, at the time I was, in my second marriage and whatnot, and he flaked. But then he comes out now saying that he flaked only because he doesn't meet guys on the internet, but he'll meet girls on the internet. You're weird, bro. I was married, so it wasn't like you were going to be meeting just myself. It was like me and my partner were going to be there. So weirdo, guy's weird. Anyways, just bringing in some funny. Yeah, man, I'm down. Thank you. I heard DJ stream and he was saying I was helping you dox him. He makes stuff up. Yeah, I'm barely active and never go look up. Yeah, he's weirdo. He's he is. He's one of those weirdos that thinks that he's hot stuff, but he's like a no one. He has no game. He got no riz. He's got nothing, bro. He's -1,000 aura. He's unk. That dude is UNC uniform November Charlie. Then dude like gets on this thing, tries to talk about he wants to do a panel with me. Like, bro, no. Yeah, he makes stuff up because he's a pathological liar. So he doesn't keep his facts straight. Every time you ask him something, he'll tell you a different story. It's always like something else. It will always be never the real like straightforward story. Me, I'll tell you straightforward what happened. I'm never gonna sugarcoat. You're wrong. He knows he's that guy. He's that guy. Okay. All right. So then he says he will come on a panel on my stream, right? So check this out, DJ. My response to that is clip this, guys, and spam his Discord. All right. This is what you clip, DJ. I will let you come up. And if you want to be paid for that time, sure. But here's where the time you got a little bit wrong on how the pay scale goes. Okay? You will be compensated for what you currently make, which is $1.70 per minute, for however many minutes you stay on the panel. So, DJ, that would be kind of like determined by whether or not I allow you to stay on the full 2 hours. So you have to be okay with those contingencies, because I'm not going to go ahead and let you be in my stream, making my content kind of diluted with your nonsense. If you want to bring value, sure, bring value. You better come up with some good stuff, because I don't like my stuff to be diluted with unprofessionalism. Also, if you're not on time, you forfeit all forfeitures and pays to your audience. That means any money you would had made will go straight to your audience. You don't get a dime. The chat will get all the cash that you would have received. So if you're a minute late, you forfeit all of it. Oh yeah, I know. I don't have hairline, Roy. I don't know why you trying to come at me, Mister. You ain't got no hair on your head either. You shave your head bald and you already got hair receding. Ain't you supposed to be on vacation, bro? Like, what are you doing? Stop being all up in here. Go enjoy yourself outside. Go outside. Go touch grass. Go touch grass, Roy. Oh, come on, Roy. I'm just trying to make it so that way you make an emergency live stream on me. Sheesh. I can't have fun with you. Don't frame yourself on that model. Telling he'll do it for free for the engagement. Don't pay scrubs. No vacation in 30 days. Oh, damn. It's good, John. We need Dennis versus Beavis moderated by a pizza delivery biker. Yeah, Roy. We could do it on Roy's thing. But Roy could be the mediator, but Roy needs to get Discord. I'm not doing anything without Discord. And it will be on my Discord channel. And I set the terms, so he doesn't get a chance to do anything. He can't do or say anything. So if I do a Discord call with him and I tell him, oh, nope, then you know what, it is what it is. He's late, then that's it. If you're over 35, you shouldn't have Discord. Well, I was under 35 when I created it. So there you go. Razor, I don't think enough to deal with all that drama. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Roy. Sheesh. Those are the rules. Nah, man. Discord's awesome. I love Discord. Yeah, so that's the terms. My response to his dummy self. Like, you don't go out there spilling like lies and telling people stuff that ain't true. You know, you don't remember. Just keep it like that. Hey, yo, what's good, nephew? You don't remember. You don't remember. Okay, just stick to what you remember, which is you only remember the betting. You know, you got all that. You got all those sports books in your head. You can't remember your childhood memories. You probably don't even have a core childhood memory. I bet you couldn't even mention a core childhood memory if you were asked. I'll tell you mine. It was December 25th. 1989. December 25th, 1989. I was living in Jacksonville, Florida. It snowed that day. Just so you guys know. I had my first experience with snow in Florida, and I was 4 years old. That's my core. That's the earliest memory I have. Core childhood memory. Earliest one I got. I wonder, chat, do you guys have a core childhood memory? Like something that you could go back and think about when you were your first one? Because I'm 40 years old. I'm not 42, 43, like fucking village idiot thinks. No, I am 40 years old. I was born in 85, so dude needs to chill. Razor, keep my secret off these YouTube streets, man. Oh, Roy does love drama. You know, Roy loves drama so much, he'll actually create drama with, he'll do it with Flex, he'll do it with Torp, with Pedro, with, who else is there? Like, DJ. He'll start drama with everybody. He loves it. Like, Roy's a sucker for drama, man. Just low key, if you ever hear him starting stuff, listen to see if you hear popcorn popping in the background. Because that dude's grabbing some. He's going to turn his camera off, and he's going to start eating the popcorn. Because he loves, it's like Days of Our Lives with him. He is all in. That guy is like, let's go. It's like, my pizza deliveries are done. I'm bored. Sunday morning playing Silent Hill on the PS1 with you and the family is one of my core memories. Oh yeah, Silent Hill, bro, the original. Oh nephew, that was wild, bro. You know what else? I'll second that there. I'll give you another one, nephew. When we all were in the car together, right? And you're seeing the signs for Disney World. And you're going, are we going to Disney World? Oh, Grandma, are we going to Disney World? And we went, it was you, me, your sister, brother, your dad, your mom, my mom, Grandpa. We all went. Yeah, man. That's number 2 on that list of like awesomeness, bro. Like the way you reacted, you were like, no way. It was so freaking cool. Great, man. That was a surprise of all surprises, and I'm really glad I get to share that memory with you, nephew, and the fact that you You remember it too. Yeah, John. Like I'm not a freaking demon, bro. I have a I have a heart. That's my freaking blood relative right there. I've never been to Disney. Why's been suggesting that as a future trip. Bobby, if you're a fan of like the stuff of Disney, like from your childhood, it's one of those places that you go there and you're just it's a great experience, right? The lines, they suck. Like it's a mess over there. You need to plan your day accordingly. And I'm telling you, when I say plan your day accordingly, you need to say, this is the areas we're going to go to, and this is what we're going to do first. You need to know where you're going to start in Disney. Because Disney, you can be in an area of that park and be there the entire day, and you will not be able to do anything else. Like for me, my hot spots are Tomorrowland and Adventureland, I think is what it's called. The one where they got Pirates of the Caribbean. Is it Fantasyland? I think it's Fantasyland. It's the one where they got Pirates of the Caribbean, and the one that where they got the Toy Story rides and the Lilo and Stitch rides. You need a fast pass. Yeah, yep, fast pass. Fast pass is definitely a thing. That's really serious to consider too. They do have sometimes where they'll let you reserve a spot. Like you go there, sign up, and then you come back at that time, so you can go and explore something. So it's like always do like you're gonna sign up for like a show or something. You go in, sign up for the show, put 2 hours in advance, right? So within that 2 hours, go and do other stuff around the park that you're nearby, so you can just go straight over after the 2 hours. Bobby, Disney has a cement weight limit besides a height limit. Jeez, Roy. Some people have said you need like multiple days to get through all of it. Yes, Bobby, very true, Bobby. Like I said, if you are going to Disney and you do not um, have a plan, you will get stuck in one area and you will not be able to get out of that area. You will be there in line or you'll be there like trying to find something. So it's highly recommended to download the app, utilize their services for appointments, and if you can get a fast pass, it kind of makes things a little easier too. But that park is huge. Definitely won't put Disney on bucket list. It's gonna take a while to save. Yeah. I always have a plan when it comes to spending money on cheap. No, it's not about the spending money part, Bobby. It's about like how far you are from one spot to the other inside of Disney. Like some places could take a half hour to walk. And I'm not even this is not hyperbole. It could take you 30 minutes to go from one end of the park to the other. And that's if there's no foot traffic. If there's foot traffic, you add to that. You add another like 5 to 10 minutes to your route. Bobby be stuck with the Ewoks and Star Wars section for real. Yeah, Bobby, it is. The Star Wars section is in Hollywood Studios, um, Roy, where they got Galaxy's Edge. That too is a big spot. That also is pretty large. And again, you gotta say, hey, we're gonna tackle this because it will take you about if you want to do all three parks, it'll take you about 2 weeks. If you want to do like the what is it? Oh my gosh, that's an old one. Hollywood Studios. If you want to do Hollywood Studios, if you want to do Magic Kingdom, if you wanted to do Epcot, and then they got Animal Kingdom. So there's 4 parks. If you want to do all 4, it will take you 2 weeks. Epcot's the smallest, and so is Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom has Pandora. So if you wanted to do the Avatar ride, Disney Adult Alert. I'm not following you. 2 weeks, goodness. Yeah, it definitely is. What's Disney Adult Alert, Razor? It's it's nothing wrong with Disney, bro. I grew up on that stuff. Like If you try to fake and say you ain't a fan of Disney, something wrong with you. Because Disney actually, they own Marvel, so there's no doubt in my mind. There's a Marvel fan, or one or two Marvel fans in the chat. Um, so back to the Disney adult is a slur for adults who love Disney World. Oh, it's not a slur to me. I don't know if you were trying to offend, but good luck. I tell you, Razor, I am not the one to try and freaking offend. It's the last thing to do, but last one. You can't do that, Razor. It doesn't work. Don't they have adult nights sometimes at the park? I think so. I do know, like after I think you got to be part of the resort though. They have an area where you can go and like have drinks and everything. That's outside of there. I think it's called Downtown Disney. I can't imagine rip off a burger and fries at Disney. Oh, burger and fries are like $30 in Disney. That's burger, fries, and drink. You're hitting like 24.99 or something like that. It might be more now, but I haven't been there in like 4 years. 4 years was the last time I went to Disney. It's been 4 years. So let's rewind back to the Village Idiot and their inept memory. Like, bruh, you don't remember your grade school, that's not my fault. You don't remember going to class with me, that's not my fault. I remember you. That's why I know you went to speech class, okay? I know you had a terrible speech impediment. $25 for a meal at Disney sounds cheap. I expect a burger to be like $50 there. I've never been there though. No, it's not. It's not 50. It's not 50 Plan Mondo. It's like 25, 25 plus. Yeah, it's like $25. Now, if you went to one of their themed restaurants, like they have one where you can meet the Disney stars. You go for like a buffet, it's like $80. That is wild. It's $80 if you wanted to eat at a themed restaurant. Mondo, if people pay $50 for a meal, they're dumb as F. $30 for a frozen slop is nasty work. Yeah. But if you wanted to meet like the Disney, like when you have kids, it's kind of hard to avoid it because when I went, I had my little one with me, my youngest baby girl. Y'all guys you've seen her. She was a baby, right? She was like 5, 6, 7. She went every year though, but she don't remember all those other years. But from her core memories, 5, 6, 7, took her to Disney every year. We went every single year. And when we went one time, we went to a spot. Her mom and I took my kiddo to a spot where it was like a diner, but it had the Disney peoples in there. They don't tell you what the price is when you go in there. But we went in there, and then I looked at the bill, and for all three of us, it said $180 or something like that. And I was like, I was about to spit this out. And you know what the worst part was? My kid, all she ate was chicken nuggets and corn. Chicken nuggets and corn, bro. $180 bill. Can you imagine seeing that bill? It's crazy, bro. Realistically, I'm thinking I need like 5K to get the full experience. They have a Disney resort thing that you can jump onto, and you can for 5,000 you can stay in the park right across from it, and then you can go ahead and do your experience with Disney there. It's like I think it's 10 days you can get for that much, for that price. 10 days at Disney. Is Disney though? Everything's overpriced. I just paid $6 for a large coat at the movie theater last weekend. Yep, it is crazy at the theaters. Most of my trips have been east. I want to go west. Grand Canyon's on the list. Oh, I've been to Grand Canyon, bro. Grand Canyon is crazy. What up, I am the one who knocks. What's good, eh? Canned corn, bro. Yeah, Nathaniel, right? Like it was like almost $70 for her canned corn. Dude, front row seats at WrestleMania are like 20 to 25 grand. It's getting out of hand. Yeah, it is. That's TKO though. Mondo TKO is doing all that. They did that on purpose because they know this. The freaking marks are gonna pay it. All the marks are gonna pay it. So, Beavis, would you go to Disney World without your kid? Oh heck yeah, I'll go to Disney World without my kid. Um, I'll go to Disney to see the new stuff that they put out. I go to Universal Studios, so they got new stuff there I want to check out. And then Disney's got something going on over there where they have a whole new section I've never seen. So I'll definitely go check out Disney, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Razor, again, ain't nothing wrong with Disney, bro. It's actually a very awesome spot to go to. Again, you are trying to make something seem like it's not. It's unfortunate though, because Razor, you might be missing out. You should go check out Disney. You might enjoy it. You can't knock something until you try it. Know what I mean? Ever since TKO took over wrestling, isn't worth right. I've been to Disney many times, but it's a kid's place. Only dorks go without kids. So wait, Razor, you said you've been to Disney many times with or without children? Because then we're about to find out whether you are a dork. Did you go with or without children? About to find out what you all about, Razor. Been to Disney World, Disneyland, Universal Parks. Ooh, you went there without kids. Ooh, you went there without kids. Ooh, Razor, no. You're a dork. You went to Disney without children. Gross. Guys, don't trust Razor. Razor likes to go to Disney without children. Oh. No, no, I went as a. No, I'm messing with you, Razor. Chill. You're good. You don't have to explain yourself. We all know that you like Disney low key. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to like put a front on your love for Disney. To go that many times and then kind of come at people, it's nasty work, bro. That's why I've never been to Disney. I don't have any kids. Yeah, they got more stuff than that. Like the Universal, not Universal, Disney Hollywood Studios has like the Galaxy's Edge. That's got a whole Star Wars thing going, and it's got a whole Marvel section also. They got what else do they got? They got Epcot. A lot of adults go to Epcot because there they got this around the world thing. You can go and try different beers from all over the world. A lot of people go there for that. Epcot I always thought was boring. I never really was a big Epcot fan. Huge overlap between mobile DVZ players and a Disney. You already said. Yo, I'm not gonna front on the Dragon Ball fandom, bro. You can't make me not love my Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball is life, my guy. Love Dragon Ball. See, I'm not a fan of Star Wars or Marvel stuff, so I'm better off going to Universal. Yeah, Universal. I mean, hey, Florida, Orlando's got a thing for everybody. Like, it's not just one cookie cutter for one particular person. Why am I waiting in like 2 hours to Space Mountain with my kids? Oh, Vivaz is Disney talking. Dinks is blocking. Oh. You know, Razor, you're a great hater. I love it. Yeah, but it don't bother me. I love it. I love over there attractions like that. No Star Wars, blasphemy, right? Yeah, Nathaniel, like Star Wars. So let's. What else did the village idiot talk about? He was trying to do the whole Pedro situation, trying to make controversy with Pedro. Eh. Then he tried to call me a dork though. Like I don't know why he would call me that when you were freaking a learning disabled freaking buffoon in school, when you can't do any multiplication. You were the last one to ever get like easy stuff like chemistry, bro. You couldn't do anything. You didn't know what an atom was. You didn't know how to add electrons. Every experiment we did in Mr. Walcott's class, you kind of fumbled it. The only thing you knew how to do was sit and doodle, because you didn't pay attention in class. When you would go up and do a problem, teacher would have to say erase it a couple times, but like, nope, that's not how you do it. You got to put it was like 13, divided by 2, and you didn't even know what a remainder was. It took you like 5 days to get what a remainder was. So I know, shout out to my Cubbies 9 in a row. Nice, Bobby. Mainly into horror, thrillers, and comedies. Hey, I'm into those too, plus sci-fi fantasy. So I added one more to it. So yeah. Yeah, the village idiot don't know how to do jack. He's not a smart guy. And if he was a smart dude, right, he'd completely give up this whole building thing. Do you guys hear him say that he can get a loan against that building to buy a vehicle? Does he not know how loans work? DJ, question. How you gonna pay for that loan, bro? What it sounds like he's gonna do is he's gonna let it get foreclosed. It already ain't being paid on taxes. The taxes haven't been paid on it. Right? So you don't pay your taxes, homie. They could take that building because you ain't pay your taxes. They're going to want to know if you paid your taxes on that building right there. You can't use something as collateral when you owe money on it. Remember that. He could do the loan, but I would assume the interest rate would be high since it would be a high-risk loan. But who is going to give him the cash? No one's going to give him the cash, bro. He doesn't even have a clean title. And anything that he had heard from a guy, and it's not from a loan officer, it's a scam. It's a complete scam. I don't, the way, how he overtalks and overexplains his every single move is hilarious. And that's why, DJ, you get deactivated on the Sparks. You get your accounts shut down on your Cash Apps and on your Zells, and you get your freaking sports books shut down, and you're still talking about betting, bruh. Like, dude, you were your eyes freaking turned into freaking like huge spoons because you were ready to scoop up them football bets. It's not getting approved for real, right? Unless he has collateral, his chance of getting approved is likely low. He said he was going to use the building as collateral. He can't. That's the whole point. Like, he's going to use the building that has no clean title. Taxes ain't paid up to date. Will get taken back. Like, the city will take it. The city's going to take that from him. So, like, why are you putting yourself in that predicament? Like, stop talking about your every freaking move, dude. We don't need to hear it. The building is worthless, though. That's tax value. Yeah, no, the building is worthless. Waste chat up? No, Royce, it's not up. I'm sorry. I don't have it up right now. I'm sorry. I'm doing vertical. Can you make a loan out of a property that hasn't made profit? You could take a loan out of a property, for sure. You could definitely take a loan out of a property. The only thing you can't do, though, is take a loan out of a property if you don't have a way of paying it back. He's gonna try to borrow against the equity of the building. But how you gonna pay it? What, dude? They're gonna ask you what's your annual income, and you're gonna say, I want an $80,000 loan, but I'm making $1.70 a package. You can't say you're making this much a week. Your salary is $1.70 a package. It's contingent on your delivery count. Bert tries to take over your channel, Uncle Brandon. No way, John Doe. That is not happening. Yeah, the problem. Yeah, he has no collateral. Who needs credit when you have assets? LOL. Yeah, right. He has no equity and no income. Cooked for real. Like, dude, you do 1099s, right? And you don't make more than freaking 15,000 a year, right? So to them, you're under poverty. Like you thinking things gonna come down and just happen. Have you noticed that he just went not even 6 months into this whole $1.70 package thing? That he's already thinking about the next way to make monies that it's not just a slow grind. Y'all see that? Banks want their money back. Yeah, you can't DoorDash your way out of that. Nope, not at all. Can't do Spark no more. I thought he didn't have access to the equity. And, well, he doesn't have access to the escrow. Banks are very skeptical of 1099 or other non-traditional income. Yes, they are. Because you know what they're going to look for next? Money in the bank. That's the second part. Because if your 1099 says one thing and your bank account says the other, they're not going to believe you. That's what I meant. He's better off selling hot dogs on the street. Bruh, he said he was going to use that money to buy a big-ass car to put a hitch on it so he could do towing. And the way he described the towing is not how it's worked. That's not how it goes. You know what that looks like? He's going to drive up and down his freaking Castle Drive, whatever that road is, that is like right next to his freaking thingy, that heat map that I showed y'all. He's going to drive all up and down Castle looking for cars that are stranded, and as a creeper, he's going to jump out and be like, bah, you need help? Like freaking weirdo. Never been denied for a loan based on being 1099. They see my credit history in my bank and they approve it, usually instantly. Bobby, you just said two things that are very key that he don't have. Credit history and the bank. They're going to have a problem with both. I remember when I bought my house, I showed them a month my paycheck went up $60. I said my job was covering my phone bill, but they still were picky. You got no shot at a loan. Yep. Yep. Like, especially one for a large sum. It's not going to happen. You have to have something. Like, you have to have something for the other. If I could use my hands. So if you want this, you need to have something here. You can't have both, like without giving up one up. You have to give one up to have the other. Like legit, they were grilling me $60 for my your pay stubs. I know, bro. Buying a home now is hard. Yeah, it is, bro. Ever since past the damn the housing market bubble, they're very skeptical. They don't like to just hand out a loan. Like, what do you call those loans? Signature loans. What else is the other one? Personal loans. They don't like giving those out. What up, DTW? They do not like giving those out. And it's unfortunate, right, that this guy really, really thinks he 1000% be thinking he's got it. He's got whatever it is he's thinking it's gonna work. And it's like, dude, take your time do this slow, and on top of that, he wants to give this freaking kid that he has the car that's a lemon, bro. If your car is crap and you don't like it, why are you gonna go and give it to someone? Do you not like cherish the life of a child, bro? Like, are you serious right now? I would not give a car to my child that is a death trap. Crazy work, bro. On top of this, DJ has full control of that building, so banks will not entertain. Not at all. You're right. They will not. You have work history. Yep, that's right, Bert. Nathaniel, I'm far from perfect, but I'm very meticulous with my money. I do splurge and silly stuff sometimes. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Chase? Who did that? Oh, the village idiot is his name's Dennis Jerome Jr. at the Amazing Hustler. At the Amazing Hustler. You guys can look him up. And he's a village idiot. I noticed Dennis always absolved himself from responsibility by disclaiming from what I was told, for real, like stupid. He also said he was gonna buy a brand new car for his son and daughter. Yeah. He said after a year he was gonna buy them a brand new vehicle. Bro, it's almost what we at. It is all right. We got Thursday, the 23rd. DJ's got 7 days, guys. He's got 7 days to have 50K in his bank, like he said he was going to have. By the end of April, he will have $50,000. I will say I don't understand his disdain for Civics. Hondas are great cars. I love Honda, man. I love Honda. Dennis Delusion of Grandeur. We've had a session with Dennis Delusion of Grandeur. It's exhausting at this point. Oh, Justin. Your opinion changed, Justin. It's not my obsessions. It's just I don't like lies, and I don't like liars, and I don't like when a degenerate liar is a gambling addict as well. Hey, thank you, Jehu. Chile. How'd you guys fall out? I remember y'all were cool. Yeah, Chase, we was until he decided to go ahead and boot me for no dang reason other than telling him that he's an idiot. You can't tell him he's an idiot because then he gets upset and he'll boot you from his server. So that's what happened. I told him, you're not smart. You're doing stuff that's sus. It sounds like fraud. He got love tapped on the back of a car, from a motorcycle, resorted to him getting anal bleeding. And from that anal bleeding, he said he got a judgment he was trying to get $100,000 for from an accident. But I was saying, bro, it sounds like this whole thing is sus. And since I put a post like that, the insurance company looked into it and saw that he was playing basketball and he was streaming it on his YouTube. So they decided to pay him only like $30,000. So he screwed himself. Like, why am I getting in trouble? Why I get the smoke, right? Person I'm buying a car to look flashy. Yeah, of course not. To me, a car is nothing more than a tool to make money. Yep, that's right, Bobby. Pause. Yeah, that's right, Chase. Yeah, pause. Love tap, sure. Yeah, it was. It was technically, right? It was barely moved. He barely moved. Agreed, Bobby. He's giving women $50 to will help him get action. Right. Oh, and also, how about homie was like saying that he don't meet men online. He doesn't meet men online. Like, that's weird. That's weird. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But then you started talking about how you and Cali Girl met. Dude, Cali Girl paid for your flight to bring you over there. Do you understand how weird and sick that is of you to stalk a person like that and take advantage of them? That is ill. You want to talk about icky? That's icky. Like, you hold yourself out for what? You left all your stuff behind, went all the way to California, and you made absolutely nothing of yourself. That's a place where a lot of people become somebody, bro. Like they all like get some type of explosion of opportunity, and they make bank. You the only fool that went there, the exact same status as you left, homeless and poor. I would never move all the way across the country to leave empty-handed, and you left empty-handed. To be fair, I hold myself out for a wrench. Yeah, well, Bobby, that's different. You gave me the monies. He left his own seed for some disabled box. Yeah, yeah. He'd be like, okay, okay, CG, okay, CG, it's time. It's time to do the magic. Come on, CG, open up. Oh, you okay? Okay, guess not today. Okay, it's okay, CG. I guess not today. I would say the dentist is just crazy man yelling at the sky. It gives me a headache at this point. I don't stress this foolishness anymore. Right, I don't stress it either. I just don't see why he is an idiot and he just like if I was that dumb, wouldn't it be a wise thing to try and do something different so I wasn't that stupid? You know, like he's doing the exact same thing he was doing a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's the exact same thing, bro. When will you say, I need to do something different? This just isn't working. When are you going to do that? What's good, Jehu? I love the nap. And then it doesn't help that you got freaking goons, your gooners, ski and nab that won't stop you from your stupidity and be like, bro, wake up. Get yourself out of the freaking cyclical cycle you're in and do something with your life. Do something different. He's in a cycle of manic right now. This is the manic. He was here. Now he's here. He's in manic mode. You know how I know he's in manic mode? Because he's got all these grandiose ideas on how I'm going to make a lot of money, and I'm going to make a lot of money really, really fast. And then a few months are going to pass, and then he's going to be right here. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to be, I'm sad. I'm sad, guys. I miss Cali Girl. I wish she would just get on her power chair 5,000 and just come across the country with me. I miss her. Yeah, it's the sun. Bipolar disorder really fucks with you when you're outside for too long. You cannot do that to yourself. Like, I know for sure it's counterproductive, especially when I have those thoughts. I tell my therapist, I tell my psychiatrist, and then they adjust my meds accordingly. They adjust my treatment plan. Are you kidding me? Because he's unmedicated and he has not done the stuff he's supposed to do. Now he's going to have, guess what? Tomorrow he's going to have a different idea. And then the next day he's going to have a different idea. Think about everything he said today. Write it all down and ask him in a year. Hey, what happened to that thing? Because last year was the insurance payout. It was the insurance job that he said he was going to get. He had to take the test. That was last year. So what's it going to be this year, guys? The tow truck? All right, next year, y'all, tow truck business. Let's see if that works. The same time, April, 23rd, 2027. Y'all better tell him, bro. If you do not, if all these ideas you have and not one of them come to fruition, not one, you need to sign off of YouTube and just stop talking about your life, bro. Do you tell your therapist you love for DJ? No. Why would I? I don't have a love for DJ. I tell him about how I made a channel and I'm a detractor. I'm a detractor. Last year he said he had 50K. Now nothing and saying 50K again. Yep. He said 50K in December. He was saying he would have 50,000. And guess what? He ain't got 50,000. He said by May. So, sure. He ain't had none in January. He ain't had none in February. He had none in March. And now we're in April. He's still got none. He's just making $1.70 a package. You are a $1.70 delivery boy. So guess what, DJ? Want 2 hours to hang around me? Cool. 120 minutes at a rate of $1.70. And that you get all 120 minutes of it. Not beforehand, afterwards. That is if you complete the panel. And if you ain't completing it, then I don't know what to tell you. And you can't be late. So if I tell you a start time, let's say 6 o'clock, your happy ass better be in my Discord at 5:45 ready to roll. Because if I start at 6:01, you go bye-bye. No payout for you. You'll get a prorated amount of whatever minute you spent on that panel. Yeah, of course I'm acting like his DJ daddy, because DJ needs to freaking wake up and grow the hell up. He ain't growing up. I gotta help him. Of course I gotta help him grow up. He doesn't know what being adult's like. Doesn't know about schedules and stuff. And this dude is so dense. Guys, he said I created a PowerPoint presentation. Bro doesn't even know what a document looks like. That's how smart this guy. Like, okay, I can see why college ain't for him. Because he doesn't even know the difference between a PowerPoint presentation and a document. All I did was talk in a lecture format that made it feel like it was a PowerPoint presentation. Well, that's because I'm really excellent at presenting a period of instruction, DJ. That's how you know I'm a trainer. I have a legitimate background as a trainer there, DJ. I've held periods of instruction. I've taught folks before, okay? You have no skill set. You trying to teach people how to pick up a lady, and you're saying don't go to the chick. No, let them come to you. And I'm like, okay, well, all right. And then you say you gotta spend all this money and all that stuff, and that's the only way you're gonna get somebody. No, DJ, that's not how that works. You don't have to go and become a broke person like you are to then go to freaking visiting angels and snap up, grab one of grannies so you could blow her back out like you got the granny over there in Wilmington. Okay? We don't need to do that. It's very simple. You want to meet somebody? You meet them in a very safe place where it's non-threatening. The number one rule of dating, DJ, you don't pick up people at a bar that you want to have a serious relationship with. You don't pick up people at a nightclub that you want to have a serious relationship with. You meet them at like a grocery store, church, gathering with friends, a birthday party. They even have these things called mixers, adult mixers. You can go and sign up for those, where you can have a social event where you meet people new. You can go to a speed dating spot where you get to know somebody, and then you can go on more than one date with them. Like, you are... He said you supported his view on brokey gay workers. Nope, no, I don't. I do not, sir. The cycle continues. Yep. Beavis, when was the last time DJ opened a PowerPoint and he's saying we don't have skill sets? I know. No, I didn't. This clown visiting angels. Yeah. You know I'm talking about piehead. Look for women near the melons so you can compare sizes. No, that's what you did, Bobby. But you can go to like a walk in a park. You can go on a dog walking thing. If you have a dog, you go to a dog park. Um, you can go to like a food truck festival. Like, there's so many other ways to meet somebody that you don't have to do what DJ be telling you to do. He's saying go to a nightclub and freaking like and show off. You should learn powerful and present his buildings, right, sir? DJ means someone in a professional setting like actual woman with education. He could never. Yo, nah. I love it. I love it. A mixer. Go to a nightclub and beg to get robbed. I know, Razor. Like, Razor, come on. The tennis double mixer. Last time he went out, he got beat up and lost his phone, right? So, Dennis' idea of picking up a chick is to get up all in her face, in her ear. We're like, we out here. We doing this. We out here, guys. What? Oh, are we out here? We making money. That's DJ's idea of picking up a chick. And then they go and be like, he's lame. He's lame. Don't. He's lame. Don't believe him. DJ really lame. He wanted to meet a baddie, go to Target. No door entrance fee, overpriced drinks. So they're always bullying me. I mean, going to a nightclub to get drunk and they'll rob me is one strategy. For real. Right? You haven't seen the price of Starbucks and drinks at Target. What's up, Liberty? What up? Toss. I don't know what you're saying, Roy. What are you saying over here? Did you write something? Nope, you just wrote toss. Oh, they're atrocious, Bobby. But that's why the perfect place to go. Yeah. He was offering to teach a strategy one day. Did Dennis brag about breaking up with Nab's marriage yesterday? Oh my gosh, he did? Oh crap. That makes sense though, because Nab be like on his stomach with his feet in the air like this, going, hee, hee, oh, he's texting me. That's that's Nab when he talks to DJ. He's gonna like this one. That's Nab. Nab left his wife for DJ. That's crazy work. He said it anonymously. I helped the guy leave his wife. Oh, dude. And you'd probably know why he said that like that, right? Because Nab's wifey was probably telling him when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to friggin' take a dookie, when to go to the car, when to DoorDash, when to not to DoorDash. Like, she probably told him, like, he couldn't even talk to DJ no more. And DJ's like, you don't have to do that. Look how I talk to Cali girl. You need to find a girl who's like not walking right, so you can take advantage of her. That's DJ. Damn y'all cold. Yeah. Nab been a loser, bro. That's crazy sauce. Imagine that. Nab and Nab's left because DJ did it. I love the DJ impressions. Yeah, man. What did he mean by find a forever gal when talking with Bobby? Oh, forever gal is like someone you can take them in the wheelchair and then like let them fall down the stairs if they don't pay your rent, and like you can verbally abuse them, and then you can like not you cannot pay attention to them for weeks at a time. And then and when they do talk to you about something, you can go on a rant and yell at them constantly for over 3-4 hours. And then they'll still stay there and pay your rent and pay all your bills, like what's currently happening. What's up, Peach? What do you mean by you know, he is DJ? He was bragging to Bobby when Bobby said he was married for 14 years and he could never find and he could find a forever gal too if he wanted. I mean, what the hell? Yeah. Sir remembers more crap about my convo than I do. My type of gal. What up, Cap? No, Cap. What's good? What's good? Yeah. So, we here responding to DJ again. Like for those who are coming in, DJ said if I paid him $200 and $100 an hour, I will be able to get him on a panel. No. What I will do is I'll pay him $1.70 per minute, and that will be contingent on however long he stays up on the panel. So if he gets booted early, you get the prorated amount of that. Also, if he does not make it on time, meaning if he's late by 1 minute, he can't be a minute late, meaning being early is best. But watch my video from yesterday so you can learn how to be punctual. But if he's a minute late, he forfeits all the monies he would have received to the chat. The chat will get all that cash that would have been his. Well then, Razor, I think you would be one to be a part of that stream then, right? Because it would benefit you guys as the audience. He screws up, you guys get the cash that would bid for him. So wouldn't it be an incentive for him to show up on time? I don't know. Oh, it would just be him and I hashing things out and talking and making fun of him and insulting him, trying to push him to leave early. So that way I don't have to pay. I mean, nothing wrong at all. These toys have saved multiple women's headaches and not dealing with them. Damn. Hey. Shit. Oh my gosh. Woo. Oh, sneezing. Allergies. Bro, hold on to Spark for dear life. Bro, he got deactivated from Spark. He tried to whittle down your pay as low as possible. Kind of funny because he has the same expenses at his 1099. Yep. Who called Spark? I don't know, Pothead. No idea, because I didn't even realize he was still doing Spark. Sure, I make what works for me. I'm not trying to act rich. Yeah, apparently blaming your people. Yep. Yeah, it's not. It ain't me. I don't care about that. Spark and all that stuff, I don't care about that. The stuff I cared about was the sports books that he was stealing from the sports books by abusing TOS. Yeah. So look, just so y'all know, DJ puts himself in these positions, in these predicaments. The fact that if someone did report it, he put that on himself because he said it. Now, if you listen to that thing, he said, I made the mistake of saying something. Well, then why are you blaming other people for your own mistake? You are a smart one. You're a smart one. So how do you get off with the sports betting gig? I remember that. He got deactivated, man. They took all his bonuses. There was like 3 sports books that got shut down. It was like $7,000 because he was abusing TOS. He was doing bonus abuse. Keeps incriminating himself. He admits to crimes and TOS violations almost daily. Yep. I don't understand why he thinks I have any responsibility in that. All I did was tell Bovada, hey, Bovada, you got a dude that's admitted to bonus watching and he's a gambling addict. I don't think he's good for your platform. That's all I said. And then dude went ahead and said that I was the one that constantly contacted them. Mm-mm. Nope. There was nothing since February. February was the last communication I had with Bovada. And Bovada noticed this, and then they went ahead and limited his account. And then they took everything. But then they gave his account back, but they took the bonuses. And you know what he did? He continued to bonus wash. And you know what he said? He said, they don't care. And you know what happened? They shut the whole thing down. I don't know. It seems like they care. If he got deactivated after yesterday's live, then there's no doubt someone reported. Yeah, probably one of the people that don't like him. And he's got a lot of those people. That ain't me. Because I don't care about Spark at all. Like, Spark has nothing to do with me. It was only the gambling addiction that I had an issue with. Other than that, no care in the world for anything else. So, DJ, for you to know, I don't need to spend 5 hours explaining one thing that I could explain in 5 minutes. Just because I'm able to get to the point and say what I need to say without adding any fluff doesn't mean that you have the right to discredit my credibility and integrity when you don't have any. You have all the time, every single chance you got to blow any opportunity you had. You destroyed your own credibility. You destroyed your own integrity by not telling the truth. And then you say you lie for entertainment. No. Making funny stories is one thing. Embellishing is also another thing. But you flat out create an entire scenario that you make a whole live about, saying 5 fire alarms, this is what's happening, the world is over, and then you come back later saying that was not true. That's the problem I have with you. Bobby, who knows, always seems to have sketchy relationships with the truth and timelines. Yep. Funny how DJ allows people to insult him on his panel. Someone call him a rat. Looks in action. Yep. Sir, I believe 10% of what you hear. That's the thing. I don't know why I said 50% yesterday. You did say 50. Which I was saying 70-30. Okay. 30% is probably true. 70% are straight lies. And that's what the problem is, because he can't reverse that as a 70-30 on the truth, because he doesn't follow through anything he does. Serb mentioned that the other day. Serb said that there's no follow through, there's no consistency. There's like he just seems like this person that says a whole lot of stuff but will let you down if ever if you put all your faith in this person, you will be disappointed. And that's a sad outlook, an opinion, an observation to have about someone, is that I guarantee you one thing. This is a guarantee that he will disappoint you. You will be disappointed. That's a guarantee. That's what's sad. Why is that a guarantee? Why can't it be the opposite? Like, to guarantee that you won't be disappointed. Why is it a guarantee that I will be? If you put as much effort into being a truth teller and being like someone who of integrity, if he put as much work as he does in sports betting into being a decent human being, he would be a much better position in life. But he's not. Oh, wow. No. So what you're saying, Serb, is that DJ does Steiner math. So DJ's got 50% of the time. He tells the truth all the time. And since he's a genetic freak, there's about a 54% chance that he's always going to be telling the truth. And if not, then you have an 88.8% chance of him actually telling you lies. So that means he has a 135% chance of being able to tell the truth at every given moment, every single day. Steiner math. To be honest, I've learned not to have emotions on YouTube. Been there, done that. No emotions equals no disappointment. Emotions have nothing to do with disappointment. Emotions have nothing to do with disappointment. It's like grain of salt kind of situation. Everything he says and does, I take with a grain of salt. I don't believe anything he says. No matter how many times he says it, no matter how many different ways he says it, I will not ever believe anything he says. Because his unfortunate dumb behind needs to bring actual proof. Words come out your mouth, that's not going to be enough. You need to show actual documentation of all of your arguments or the things you want to do. You better have some freaking tangible evidence. If you ain't got it, I ain't believing you. I did a spit take when he said he will at least break even with the building and make a profit, bro. For real, sir. How? The building, you didn't buy it for $93,000. You bought it for 10. And the fact that you ain't even gonna get 10,000 for it, you'll never break even. Your math is off. I take everything I hear with a grain of salt, especially with Serb. Damn, Serb. What does Serb do to you, Bobby? Golly. What's with all the hate? What's with all the hate, bro? Jeez. I never expect anything, and you won't be disappointed. Do things he's getting a loan because the assessed value is 80K. Yeah. Serb is a bully. Serb, he doesn't even have a way of paying the loan back. He has no proof of income. He only has like 2 months of this $1.70 a package. He needs to slow the hell down and wait a bit so that way he has something. Like he has some type of evidence of having something. He ain't got that yet. Serb, you're bullying Bobby. Serb. Jehu. Banned. I like it, Jehu. And let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, Morty. And you can't go through life thinking things are gonna get handed to you, Morty. You just can't, Morty. Squirrels, Morty. I told you we can only do this two or three times, Morty. Oh, the squirrels little episode, that little sketch was hilarious. Bullying Bobby talking about DJ. That's some sus logic. Word, sir. That is sus. And you know what's also funny? DJ does this live, right? Within an hour into the live, he goes, I was going to do a panel, but I'm going to leave now because I don't want to be talking to 23 people. That was on point, no lie. Thank you. DJ goes, I don't want to be talking to no 20 people. So I guess the Beavis thing is done. Nobody wants to talk about it. No, DJ, it's not that nobody wants to talk about it. It's just because you overdid it, bro. You made multiple videos about me after you said you weren't going to talk about me no more. That's why it worked against you. They're like, what are you talking about now, man? Stop. Like, you got your dates wrong. Go, okay, good to go. So you got them wrong. Just leave it alone. Move on. And you trying to say that it's creepy to record somebody? Bro, the entire school that went on that trip, the fifth grade trip, had an opportunity to get a copy from Mr. Walcott. I was one of the ones that asked for a copy from Mr. Walcott. Are you kidding me? Bruh, I didn't have the camera. The teacher had the camera. Dummy. For real though, every live, every video was about you. And no, Chase, it was it was so annoying. Excuse me. It was so annoying to see it. It's like, okay, then everybody's asking, like, you just said you weren't going to talk about him no more. Why you keep bringing it up? And he had no answer. He had no answer. It was really weird. It was so dumb. It was so odd. You know, if you're gonna talk about Pedro, stick with Pedro. Why are you looping me in with this whole Pedro stuff? I don't care about Pedro. He has nothing to do with me. I definitely don't see his viewpoints in life, and also with his political views. I do not share those. We are not the same. But yeah, like, that has nothing to do with me. You and me, we got different things going on. I got a little bit more. I'm one up on you, like as far as believability and credibility, sir, because everything that's happened, you've done it to yourself. What year I got out of Marine Corps? 2009 I got out. Went from '04 to '09. I was there for the time when they had just gotten into the Iraq War. Was it 2003 they entered in the war, like November or something like that? And I was there in the Marine Corps. I depped in February, and then I shipped out to boot camp in September. What up, Jinx? He's leaving a peach to Pedro. His channel's dry. Oh yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. His channel's dry. That's right. It is dry. Well, now it's not working because he said he was going to do YouTube at a high level. He was going to have all this stuff. He was going to have thousands of freaking viewers, and he was going to be hot stuff, and nobody could touch him, and blah blah blah. And guess what? Nothing. Nobody cares. What'd you do? Yep, Paradise Island. Rah, Chase. Like, yut. Yeah, I was in Paris Island, South Carolina. Ooh, that was fun. I hated every minute of it. That was not fun, bro. Those were 13 weeks I never want to experience again. That stuff messed me up for life. Because think about it. What else to do except start drama? But he does it in a non-entertaining way. Yeah. I mean, even Roy knows how to start drama, right? he'll put up the sirens, be like, emergency live stream, emergency live stream. Wee wee. And he'll go up there and start yelling. He'll be like, go, 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 go. That's him. That's Roy. My impersonator Roy. That's how I see Roy, screaming and drinking his Diet Coke. Oh my gosh. What? Wow. Jinx. Appreciates it. Thank you very much. Now we would be playing the music, but we don't have it, but it's in the head right now. DJ is Dusty DJ. Let's go. Bounce, 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 boom, 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 boom. Damn, Jinx. I was not ready for that. You real one. So DJ, you see that? It says Dennis is a king of the dorks and Dusty. DJ, I didn't see you get anything for your streams. Oh, dude. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Thank you very much. I understand you missed the dono train. You are very much excused. It was a pretty wild one, but you made the choo-choo train. It went to a full stop now because that's awesome. Good luck, Jinx. Good going. Thank you so much. I am very floored right now. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm a little taken aback. Thank you very much. Yes, it was fun, right, Peach? It was. It was like, oh yeah, DJ, let's show you how it's done. Like, DJ totally lost that one. And he gets all upset. Like, I'm taking all his viewers and taking this. No, bro. What we left you with were the rats and the roaches. You got all the pig roaches, bro. The amazing roaches. That's who's left in your stream. The amazing roaches. The ones who don't donate. And if you ask them, they never have a reason as to why they can't, right? They never do. So that's you, DJ. You kicked out all the ones that have careers and actually people who can sustain themselves. And all what you're left with are all the the brokies. Even Razor's over here, man. Razor don't even go over there. Razor's well off financially. That's the sad part. Razor don't even mess with you no more. Yeah, DJ did say that. I don't need to do a giveaway for my viewers. That's just, yeah. You just don't understand, Bird. Why would I? That's why you don't get none, bro. You don't be thinking about people. Like you don't respect their time. That's you don't respect them as an individual. That's why you lose. That's why we got the Beavis W and it's permanence, bro. And it's permanent. Like it was just like 9 months ago. You told me to go away, go to your own channel, go do it, go talk about me in your own channel. Okay. Here we are, sir. Easy sauce. So, hello, Timmy, Chimmer. Hello, Timmy, Chimmer. Yo, little Timmy, if you really want to go all in on this gimmick, Timmy, you have to. Okay, Timmy, you ready? You have to answer every question with Timmy. That's good, Dennis. That's a good Dennis impression. Oh, thanks, Polka Dot. Thank you. Here's the situation. All right, let's get back to it. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a celebrity. I'm gonna be rich. The building. It's my dream. I really love Cali Girl. You don't understand. Hey, you know me, Timmy. All right, Timmy. When you first come in, right? You got to start like everything with Timmy, 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 like, and then at the end, you can start talking. But bro, if you did it, it was so funny. Oh, it made me laugh so much. Timmy, you blah, Timmy. And you know what's funny because you wrote Timmy. It's like Callie Hawkins, bro. Callie Hawkins. Callie Hawkins. Callie Hawkins. Oh no, I don't mean to do that, but that was funny. That popped in. That popped in. My bad, y'all. Sorry, that just pops out. Sorry. That was funny. Oh, my nose is itching. Now it's time to get out of here. Ah! All right, guys. We got 2 minutes. Let's wrap up, all right? Shall we? Let's wrap up. Kitties! Here's my babies. Hey, kitties. Here's my babies. My baby kitties. Here's my babies. Here's my babies. It's my baby kitties. Here's your babies. These are babies. All right, wrapping up, y'all. So, yep, my response, y'all guys hear it. Starting with Guess Who's Back. Nice. Should start selling the Callie Hawking merch. So 10 Callie Hawking drill bibs. $20 a piece a giveaway. Yo, that's awesome. Yes. Yes. Yo, the W. That's freaking funny, dude. Timmy! Callie Hawkins! Callie Hawkins! Oh my gosh, no. Yo, that's so funny. All right, DJ's dumb, guys. He doesn't know his head from his butt, right? And unfortunately, he can't get right. He's going to lose everything again. Everything he talked about today is never going to happen. And if he wants to do a debate with me on a panel, the terms have been set, $1.70 per minute based on the current rate that you make, and up to 120 minutes. Contingent, you don't get any, you get it after the fact. It's contingent on you being on time and how long you stay on the panel. It'll be a prorated amount. If you're late, you forfeit your whole thing to the audience because their time is valuable too. There, DJ. You don't respect people's time, you're gonna lose it. I think that's fair. Same. I think it is too. Balls in your court, man. Guys, spam his chats with this link and also send it to his Discord. Make sure he sees this because this is a direct response to him. All right, guys. Till then, I'll see y'all. Peace out.